congratulations. You get nominated for a Grammy. You and your cast get nominated for a Best Pop Duo. Is that right? Is
yeah,
that...
Best Pop Group Vocal.
Yes.
Thank you.
Like,
Thank you so much for cheering me. We didn't win, but
it doesn't matter.
So
it doesn't matter if you won or not. You got nominated for a Grammy.
It was literally the most shocking experience to start singing on this show. Like, I never sang before.
Right.
Glee, and then to be nominated for a Grammy is like, really?
That's a fast track.
Yes, it is a pretty quick track.
I remember you were just in Canada driving down going, I've never sung. You were a drummer more,
yes,
right?
Yes, yeah.
And now the Grammys must have been, was that your first time going?
That was my first time at the Grammys, yeah. I went to a party beforehand or something, but I never actually been to the real Grammys. And I was like, okay, I'm sitting right behind all these huge stars, like, you know, Beyonce and like Jay-Z and everybody was there. I was like, what's happening? We were all in the 6th and 7th rows.
That's good seats.
It was crazy. I was like, what is going on? It was insane. It was so cool.
And all the performances, who did you like the best?
Well, I mean, I saw Mick Jagger was there.
Crazy.
I mean,
yeah.
he killed it, right? He was so good. He was so good. There he is. Yeah, no, it was so cool just watching this guy, and he's been like, you know, controlling like stadium-sized audiences for years.
Yeah,
you know, and
to be able to be that close to see him.
Yeah, it was really fun.
And then you also went. What a life you're having, because this is happening so fast. Your first football game, you go to the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl 45 was my first NFL game.
And you play a quarterback.
Yeah.
And yet you've never been to a foot. Are you?
Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of ironic that that was my first football game, but I pretend to be a football guy.
Are you into football now?
Yeah, I'm learning. I'm from Canada. I'm a bit of a hockey fan, so I'm still learning the football thing.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know whether you're cheering because you're Canadian or because you're hockey fans, but yeah.
Either way, we have. Well, you know, it's a fun game. If you get into football, I think you'll really like it.
Yeah, the Super Bowl was honestly the best football experience you could have. I met some really crazy people. It was amazing.
Yeah, everybody in the world was there.
I met John Travolta at the Super Bowl, and I was like.
Nice guy.
There it is.
Yeah.
There's the photo. And when I was young, I went to the movie. Has anybody seen Broken Arrow? You remember that movie? I saw that movie 23 times in the theater. And me and my one friend, we went over and over again and watched this movie. And sometimes we paid, and sometimes we didn't. And we would yell the lines of the movie at the screen, and people would be leaving, and people would be like calling us names. And when I met him at the Super Bowl, I was like, I have to tell you something. I saw the movie Broken Arrow 23 times, and which he was in with Christian Slater, and he was like, really? Wow, he was super excited.
Did you yell the lines at him?
No. I forget them now, but like it was really fun.
And there's a picture of you I saw with Prince Harry as well. And how did he wasn't at the Super Bowl? Where was this?
This actually, I was in this crazy life that I have all of a sudden. I was doing a movie called Monte Carlo, which I think comes out in this summer. We were shooting in Monaco, and it was my last weekend. And I was like, I have to go somewhere special. It's my last weekend in Europe, so I'm going to go to London. I've always wanted to go to London. And so I got on the plane, went to London, and wound up at the Wireless Music Festival, which was in Hyde Park. Mm-hmm. And I was walking around in one of those sort of fenced-off areas behind the stage, and our guy Rob Stringer from Columbia Records was kind of showing me around. He's like, "Do you want to meet the Prince?" And I'm like, "Sure, I'd like to meet the Prince." And he was playing cards with a bunch of his friends at this table. And
did he know who you were? Did he watch Glee?
He had no idea.
No.
No idea whatsoever. And I was like, "It's really good to meet you." And I asked for a photo. He was kind of like, "Yeah, okay, sure," you know. But he was cool.
Nice guy, though.
Yeah, nice guy.
All right. So let's see. We'll see if this woman too. We have. We're gonna when we come back. We're gonna do the IFB with you,
I'm so
where
excited.
we're gonna have someone backstage. She's a yoga instructor. She thinks she's here to just limber you up before you come on the show.
Bust some dance moves.
And and who knows if she watches TV or not. But I'm gonna tell you everything to say to this woman who is supposedly gonna stretch you out for yoga. All right?
I'm so stoked.
Say everything I say.
Everything.
All right. I'll see you in a minute.
Deal.
We'll be back. All right. We're back with Cory Monteith, who's backstage. Cory,
Hi.
you can hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. You're going to go into a dressing room. There's an unsuspecting yoga instructor. They think they're here to work on one of our guests. And, all right, Cory, walk on in.
Okay.
And you're just going to start saying whatever I say.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
All right, Cory. That's great. Have a seat real quick. Just to recap it. So she was late for another appointment. So that's the problem. She was late for another appointment.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, she really needed to leave.
Yeah. So and I bet you wanted to leave as well.
Well, I felt so bad. She was like looking at me, and like I was putting her on. But she didn't know why, and she's looking at me like confused, like.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I see. It's good.
Was it funny? Was it good?
Yeah, it was.
Good.
All right. I think it was funny, and I think it was fun, and I think she'll think it was fun too.
I had fun.
All right. We'll be back.